Okay, here talking about Virgo moons. Virgo moons. In a personal, intimate relationship with a Virgo moon is, a lot of stability, I feel. The Virgo moon is going to make sure that you're not going out the house looking in all kind of ways. They're going to make sure you got your lunch money or your lunch packed. They're going to make sure, you're clean. Is the house clean? Every little detail is taken care of. As a matter of fact, they will do you any favor. I would say that a Virgo moon person is a very good person to have in a relationship. Even though you have to get past of their nitpicky criticizing type ways. Like a lot of people find them irritating, like the Virgo sign irritating because of the fact that it's real critical. But I beg to differ a little bit. I beg to differ some for the simple fact that if you get that their worration is about their love, their criticism is about their love for you, then you'll look at the situation differently. Because it doesn't matter what they criticize about. They may even go and criticize about you to other people. And it's because they're like, they don't want to respond to you on an emotional level like that. To them, it's like, okay, really? This isn't making sense. Like, you're sitting here crying. But no, let's talk about what we need to do to fix this situation. We don't need to sit here and cry about it. We don't need to sit here and get off in fantasy land. We don't need to sit here and get all irate. Let's talk about what we need to do to fix the situation. And because they come up like that, it can feel like it's ruining all the fun. It can feel like you don't never get a chance to be a child, or not child, but like childlike, child-hearted, lighthearted. But they have the capabilities of being fun. They have the capabilities of being lighthearted. They do. You might need to get a little bit of drink in them, but they do. It's just that you have to be able, like a Taurus moon will fit good with a Virgo moon. They would. Because a Taurus moon has the ability to just be like, okay, she's nitpicking again, but I'm sitting here so comfortable. Come join me, little Virgo, to calm the Virgo's nerves. But I'm telling you, like every Virgo I knew, they would do you any daggone favor that you could think of. So them in a relationship in a moon sign position is very favorable for a relationship, because they're going to want to stay the long run. You may need to be emotionally independent, but that doesn't matter. They're going to want to be there. They're going to want to help you out. They're going to want to make sure you're the best that you can be. They look for perfection, and they feel the need to have the perfection. Like the person that they may be involved with may just be fine with the way they are. Like, I don't want to be perfect, but the Virgo moon is going to make sure that you find your perfect place, even if they cannot find that perfect place within themselves or with you. And that could be irritating because you just may want to relax sometimes. They're very clean, so they may not sometimes they might, but they may after some like a intimate experience, they may want to go clean up or wash up, or they may not be into like laying around naked. I'm not saying that they're not. It depends on how much details they have about that. Like, we're passing this on. Like they're gonna wanna, if they're gonna be intimate with you like that, a lot of times they're gonna wanna be more serious than just, especially if they're like, you're talking about kissing and exchanging stuff. But I'm not saying all of them, but they're so particular. If you could just learn that their nitpicking and their criticism is for the highest good. They criticize themselves like that too. It doesn't seem like it, but they do. And honestly, they do get their feelings hurt. They do. Especially the fact that because they have the capability to put so much freaking time and energy into a partnership, into their love life. And to get like treated wrong or hurt or misused, that's a giant stab to the heart for them. And it's hard for them to get over because they're gonna keep trying to go over the details. And they're gonna keep trying to figure out like, okay, well, what went wrong? What went wrong? And they will worry about it. Every Virgo that says that they're not worried, for the fact that they be like, well, I ain't worried about it. They are. For them to even say, I ain't worried about it, I'm not worried, they are. They just, the problem is of why they may be showing up a certain way, or they may not have an answer, is because they haven't figured out all the details. It's not making sense to them logically. It's not the numbers, the information, the signs. It's not adding up to them. So they're gonna want to stall. They're gonna want to, do whatever, change their focus or whatever the case may be until it makes sense for them. Therefore, they'll say, okay, well, I'm not worried. But deep inside, especially the Virgo males, deep inside, they're like, okay, my gosh, like, what do I pick? Who do I pick? How do I get this house situation straight out? Let me think about this. And they may need time away to actually think about it. It don't mean that they're going away for good. It don't mean any of those things, Because they're considered the sign of the Virgin, you always have to think to extremes whenever a sign is given a particular stereotype. They could be extremely non-virginal, okay? They could like certain type of kinky stuff, venturing into, that side of things. So just beware. But the Virgo Moon is very stable-minded, dedicated, goal-oriented, the workhorse. So they're going to try to work on a relationship to perfect it. They are not really emotional. They're more strategic. They're criticizing, but they criticize out of love. All right, and thank you. Until next time.